As a group, we discussed a number of topics that were current in the media: the charge placed on supermarket plastic bags, the proposed changes to the Resource Management Act, whereby landowners may have needed consent to cut down a tree on their own property, the potential for the legal age of drinking to be increased from 18, and how that would affect university students and uni culture. Eventually, we agreed to take action on a matter closer to home. We had heard that hours in our Maratonga course were being reduced next year for the incoming Year 1 students to the teaching degree. As a group, we felt the hours of class time were not sufficient already, and to reduce them further didn't make any sense to us. On further discussion with our social studies lecturer, we felt we could take steps to investigate the matter further and attempt to change the outcome. We were very passionate about this topic, but also apprehensive. We didn't agree with what was happening, but we had no idea where to start and how to go about making changes. We had so many questions. Were we the only students who had issues with this change to the course? Will next year's students even care whether or not the hours changed? What about those students who already feel there is too much te reo in this degree and the curriculum? As none of us have a Māori heritage, would we be perceived as tokenistic? How do we go about the task of contacting all students at all year levels of this degree to find out how they feel about this matter? What do other members of faculty think about the change? Does the university feel they are meeting their requirements under the Treaty of Waitangi? Does the university feel they are providing us with sufficient training to be effective bilingual teachers and to apply Tikanga across all areas of the curriculum? Are we going to be better equipped to assist Māori children and see them succeed in mainstream schools?
About us, she said,
by meeting with the head of School of Māori and the Dean for Primary Teaching, we were able to find out the facts on how and why the classes were changing, as well as some history on what led to these decisions. We gained a better understanding of how the university has set up the degree structure and the major changes the university has undertaken since merging with Teachers College a few years ago. We discovered learning te reo was only one part of the process. Tikanga and Māori succeeding are just as important. We found that just pushing for more hours in Māori were not enough to change anything. A way of integrating Māori into other areas of the curriculum through Tikanga could help. In order to get true statistics and for any change to occur, we needed to produce a survey to the third-year students and graduates in order to find out how effective their learning had been through the university.
I think you found better things.
Our survey needed to be effective and to produce good informative statistics that the university could use for the degree restructure in 2012. We did not want the survey or its results to be contested by other parties at a later date, so we have to go through the Ethics Committee for approval.
Instead, think I'd buy my time. If only I could buy more time.
We began building relationships again with faculty who organised surveys and a member of the Ethics Committee, as well as other staff of the Māori department. We wanted to make sure that the questions in our survey were neutral and kept a focus on the subject, that the learning of Māori in all aspects was through the university, and if outsourced, clearly defining those sources, whether students felt confident teaching Māori in a classroom setting and whether or not they felt there was enough te reo taught at university. Collecting information and building relationships takes time, and finding out the Ethics Committee only met once a month meant that our survey would be pressed to reach 2 years before these studies finished, thus our next hurdle.
Such beautiful words, so unkind.
Time is our hurdle. We need to market the survey to third years and graduates in order to get a successful response, as well as organising the survey with faculty to send it out via the internet as soon as we receive ethics approval.
if you travel the world, nothing but your soul could fill the hole.
We're going to make contact with the food years and run our survey questions by them to make sure that we've got everything we need to get the right information. We're going to gain ethics approval to get the survey out there. We're going to meet with faculty who are going to distribute the survey on our behalf while we're out on placement, and also assist us in collating the results when they come back in. We're going to analyse those survey results and build further relationships with faculty so that we know how to achieve and get over our next hurdle.
I'll be listening to your big ideas.
Check! Out!
Ah! Whee!
So, you think that Rome was built in a day, and that's okay with me.